Blessings, brother. Top of the night, man. Happy Saturday. June Sports. What up, King? Blessings. Top of the night. Happy Saturday. What's good, beloved? So, this is my first night going YouTube live in a long time. I'm gonna start being more frequent again with my YouTube lives, cause it won't be fair to my 1.5K followers to not go live and not dialogue with y'all. But I would like to first start it off. My Beyond the album is out. It's not on no platforms. You would actually have to cash at me, and then I will email you the album. So when you cash at me, bing, I email you the album ASAP. So what's good about that, it cuts the middleman out. I usually put my music on all platforms through DistroKid and through Record Union. Record Union is out in Sweden. Shout out to Record Union, shout out to DistroKid. I usually put my music out through those platforms. But for this album, I cut the middleman out, and you could just cash at me directly, and I email you the album directly. So the Beyond the album is fire. I'm about to start working on the videos to the album soon. And the Black Adam album come out this fall. Black Adam 2, Gods Amongst Men. So anyway, I just wanted to start that introduction off with that. And we're going to talk about Eyes Wide Shut. And what I mean by Eyes Wide Shut, right? The world is rapidly evolving, revolving. It's a paradigm. Life changes. Things changes. People, places, and things change. Right? So now we have everybody's making a big deal about the Olympic situation, right? With the the Sha'Carri sister, the Sha'Carri Richardson sister. Oh, the dirty urine and this and that, the dirty urine. And there's always a smoke screen. There's always a look over there, and then really something is going on over there. That's way more important than what's going on over there, right? So I say that to say what? Right now, Canada is experiencing the same thing California usually experiences. There's a big forest fire in Canada, and it's not being talked about. And the reason why it's not being talked about is because this is a very serious thing. And everybody's too busy focused on the sister with the long nails that might not race in the Olympics. And people worrying about the fire that's in the ocean or in the water or something. Sometimes, we have to go internal, because the external is so busy with contamination. It's so fabricated and so warped that sometimes we got to go inner and strengthen the inner in order to really see what's going on in the outer, right? And the reason why I'm talking like this, because I don't want to get banned from YouTube. Like before I went live, it asked me was my stuff restricted for kids under 18, and if it's restricted for kids under 18, you can't be monitorized, even though I'm not monitorized anyway. But it asked me a bunch of questions like, is your YouTube live for adults or for kids? And there's all type of rules and stipulations. That's why I never really played a YouTube game, because like it's too much stuff going on with YouTube, where they want to like limit your verbal liberties and things like that. But I want to say this: laws and legislations is being passed every day that's diminishing our freedom of movement, right? But everybody is focused on music, clothes, fashion, gossip, and silly stuff. This is why I don't really like to go live. I don't go live a lot because I'd rather just pre-record what I gotta say and post it, because when you go live, you kind of gotta deal with a certain amount of algorithms and traffic and people logging in and people logging out and people logging in and people logging out. I don't really like lives because I don't like to. I don't like to deal with I don't like to. I don't like to deal with a lot of fake people that be nosy. So I like to pre-record and just post stuff. But anyway, I advise everybody now to put their finances in perspective, right? Put your money in the right perspective, because the next 2 or 3 years is going to be a different type of movie, right? The next 2 or 3 years is going to be a different type of movie. And then this is not no spooky stuff. This is not no imaginary mind playing tricks on you stuff, or none of that. Before the next election come up, a lot of spicy things gonna go down. And the spicy things is gonna go down because they need to put the pressure on the people for the next term, for individuals to either niggas always driving crazy, like for no reason, man. Like on Broadway, like everybody's a drag racer, everybody, like unuseful things, putting people in danger. But anyway, yeah, so a lot of spicy things gonna go down. Peace, fam. Peace, everybody. Blessings. So a lot of spicy things is gonna go down. So individuals' hands will be forced for the next term, so they can either select old boy again or somebody who's far worse and who's gonna implement the agenda even more, right? I don't know if fam that lost this election is gonna come back. I don't know that, but I know one thing: the pressure's on, and by 2025, they need individuals to be at a certain level of restriction, at a certain level of sheeple mentality, at a certain level of basically like some real children of men, what happened to Monday, Minority Report type shit. And I know 1,000 dudes on YouTube is talking about that, but I just want to talk to people who follow me. Like, y'all should put y'all money into perspective. Instead of buying Miami Cuban chains and buying the Benzes and buying Range Rovers and all that, try to get you an RV. Try to get you a mobile home that run on both electricity and gas. Try to get you a mobile home. Try to invest in situations. Try to invest in things that if we go through another lockdown, y'all gonna be all right and y'all won't be affected food wise, water wise, nothing. Like on no level, y'all ain't gonna be affected because y'all already gonna be prepared. If another lockdown happens again or another calamity or situation happen again and people's not ready, y'all kind of deserve to reap whatever whatever turmoil's unfold you because whatever turmoil's unfold because there's always a warning before the storm. There's always some type of warning before things happen. And I see everybody's partying, everybody want to get fly, everybody want to wear designer clothes. But what the news is not reporting is a lot of people is dying. From January to now, what up, brother? Assalamu alaikum, blessings, man. Ain't you look a little better, like you lost some weight, like you cleaned up a little bit or something. Yeah, inshallah, I hope it work out for you, brother. Yeah, stay blessed, man, and stay with the light. It's dark out here. Alright? I see you in traffic. I'm on YouTube Live. Alright, blessings. Assalamu alaikum. So from January to now, to now, July 3rd, a lot of people died. A lot of people in the Bronx and Harlem died. You know what I'm saying? And I had to move. Pardon me, y'all. I had to move because fam come all the way by me talking loud. And I always stand off to the side to where I'm not around no one. But fam come all the way by me talking about you dig, and he on the phone with a female, you dig. I hate niggas like that. I moved away. I always move away from niggas. I practice the evasive tactic. You know, people will see you alone minding your business and still come next to you with dark energy and all type of funny, stupid shit. You gotta avoid those type of niggas because they miserable. These type of people is miserable. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so from January to now, a lot of people died in the Bronx and Harlem. You know, unfortunate, dudes been getting clapped in the head. Dudes been getting, ambushed, clipped. I know y'all seen the thing that happened on Dykeman when they Swiss cheese fam BMW. He crashed, they hopped in, yapped him, took his chicken and everything. So, all type of shit is going on outside that ain't being reported. And all the dudes that's supposed to be like lit, all the dudes that's supposed to be outside, all the dudes that's supposed to be get money dudes, known scammers or gangbangers, a lot of them is getting their candles blowed out. A lot of them is getting their TV turned off. And it's sad. Me, I'm kind of like a point A to point B type of guy. And when I ain't at work or the gym or the studio, I try to stay indoors. I try to stay in the house. Whether it's my house or whether I'm with, my baby moms, I'm in the house with my baby mother. And we just watch TV and movies and everything. And then when we do go outside, I always try to take her downtown, way downtown, where we around, people who want to have fun and people who want to enjoy themselves. Basically where like the Asians and the whites go, places where I know is heavily guarded with police and stuff because I'm in civilian mode and I want to be able to enjoy myself, with my little homie, with my baby moms or whatever. So, I try to go away from the hood where I don't want to be around areas where I'm going to be ice grilled every day. Salute, Fly Prolific. Salute to everybody tuning in. Yeah, I don't want to be ice grilled every day, 70,000 times a day. I don't want dudes mean mugging me, face fighting me, thinking they tougher than me. I stay out those dudes' way because I'm going to tell you what happens to dudes like that, right? All the dudes I appreciate you, Joshua, for loving my music. The Beyond the album is out now, and my Black Adam album come out this fall. I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting out a lot of music. I ain't putting a lot of visuals, but I'm putting out a lot of music. So, I'm working. Um, so yeah, like a lot of these individuals I avoid them because I'm gonna tell you what happens, right? When dudes always think they tough, you're gonna run into somebody who's tougher, right? It's kind of like Animal Planet. It's kind of like, the jungle. You know what I'm saying? A lion can roar, bully, and hunt, but then sometimes a lion may be outnumbered by jackals and hyenas, and it's different types of levels of animals on the food chain. So when dudes do be acting tough and be mean mugging and all that, I get out their way, not out of fear, because I know what I can do and I'm secure in my abilities. You know what I'm saying? But I get out their way. Yup. I stay in Flushing, Queens with my family. Yeah, Flushing, Queens is good. Lambia, peace. Joshua, peace. Darren Washington, peace. Everybody who's logging in, peace. But yeah, I stay out their way, and long as they don't touch me or try to physically harm me, I'm okay, because these individuals is gonna kill themselves. Now, how they gonna kill themselves is because one day they're gonna mean mug somebody who's on their type of time. They're gonna mean mug somebody who's looking for action, just like they looking for action, and that leads to shootouts and things like that, and dudes getting a light bulb blowed out and all that, because you ice grill another dude. Yo, fam, what you looking at? What you looking at, man? Then they might both have it, and they pull out and clip each other. And dudes that do that, yeah, we need to get rid of them because they're in the way. And what I mean by they're in the way, they're misguided warriors. They're soldiers with no direction, right? Because a soldier with direction knows the true enemy. They know the true opposition. They know the true target, right? But a misguided soldier, a soldier with no education, he's a liability because he's going to make anybody a casualty. I've been wondering why you haven't been on YouTube. Glad to see you back. Yeah, it ain't that I don't be on YouTube. Yeah, I do the same because I know I'm capable of turning the punk's lights off. Exactly. It ain't that I don't want to be on YouTube. It's just that YouTube got 1,000 restrictions, man. Like, they want you to talk a certain way, speak on certain things, and then they'll restrict you. They'll ban your page. They'll flag your page. They'll take different screens down and stuff. That's even on Facebook, and that's even on Instagram, right? But even though I got my own lingo, I be wanting to go live more on YouTube because I got my own lingo. I can get around their little language barriers and stuff, but it's just I be needing y'all. I'm gonna need y'all to catch on, and I'm gonna need y'all to stay up to speed with me when I'm dialoguing with y'all, because y'all might be like, what is he talking about with this and this and that? But really, I'm coding it so they don't pick it up and ban or flag the video. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I'll start going live more on YouTube, and they banned me on my main Instagram page, and I never go on Facebook Live, but I'll start going more live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I mean on YouTube. I appreciate it, Morpheus, man. Thanks for messing with my music. I appreciate it. The Beyond the album is out. It ain't on no platforms. Everybody got to cash at me, and I email the album to you. Like, it's like a 2-minute process, and it's better. It's better for me because I reap the rewards for my pain that I put it in the studio and writing and staying up late nights. And it's and it knocks out the middleman, TuneCore and DistroKid and Record Union and all these distributors and CD Baby, iTunes, Google Play. Like, yeah, why go to them to get the music when you could just cash out me the money and I email it to you? It's like a 5-minute process maximum. You know what I'm saying? Maximum. But yeah, so the Black, like I keep telling everybody, the Beyond the album is out, and the Black Adam album come out this fall. And I'm gonna have a lot of features on the Black Adam 2 album. The Black Adam 2 album, I'm gonna have a lot of features. I'm gonna have 10 songs like Black Adam 1. And I'm gonna, just give y'all real hip hop, man. Give y'all something outside of what everybody else is giving y'all. It's gonna be relatable, but in my formula. But word up, King. Exactly. So you need to post your IG videos here. I can 2x the speed here. Oh, I don't know about some. I got mad screens on Instagram, but I don't know how to transfer it from Instagram to YouTube. It gives me an option. It asks me, do I want to upload it on YouTube, or it asks me, do I want to upload it on Instagram? And usually I just upload my IG lives on Instagram, because if I upload it on YouTube, I'm gonna have to re-download it or something to upload it on Instagram. Like, it'd be a lot, it's just a lot. But anyway, so yeah, a lot of this stuff is not being reported on the news. The murder rate is through the roof. A lot of people is getting their light bulbs blowed out. A lot of dudes is getting eradicated. And it's dark. People hungry. A lot of people don't got jobs because they relied on unemployment. But unemployment ain't helping people no more. A lot of them PPP loans ain't happening no more. The feds are swooping dudes now. They doing sweeps and they locking people up for conspiracy. Even if y'all wasn't the swiper or whatever, y'all was affiliated, y'all going down with conspiracy. It's basically, man, it's kind of like dangling the carrot in front of the horse, or it's kind of like putting actually cheese inside a mousetrap. They let people do these things and these crimes, knowing eventually they gonna get them, but they give them enough rope to hang theyself. Same thing with the feds. They know who got the work on the block, but they'll let dudes eat. They'll let you get a 1 year, 2 year run, moving work, flossing them Benzes, bubbling, and you think, oh, I'm doing it. They ain't on to me. I ain't hot. And the next thing you know, when you get that federal indictment, now you facing 15, 16, 30, 40 years, and they showing you footage and pictures of stuff you didn't even know they had. And you like, oh, shit, these niggas been watching me for that long? Yeah, they've been watching you for that long. So people got to be mindful, man. The goal is family, children, wifey if you got one. If you don't got a wifey and you don't got no kids, indulge heavily in work. Get your bag, indulge heavily in your craft. If your craft is music, sports, whatever it may be, entrepreneurship, indulge heavy in your craft. You know what I'm saying? But if it ain't about family, if it ain't about the bag, if it ain't about building your health, working out, educating your brain, if it ain't about elevating, stay away from it. That shit is a liability. We need assets. We need to build and be stronger, so that way when we face with greater adversities again and pandemics and stuff like that, we'll be so strong to where it won't even affect us. You know what I'm saying? We won't even be harmed by it. But in regards to the family thing too, we know all family ain't family. We know everybody whose family ain't good, so we know we don't supposed to be around all our family members, because all family members have the grimy aunt or the grimy uncle or the jealous brother or the jealous sister. The Cain, everybody got a Cain and Abel situation, so we know that. So I'm not acting like be pro-family if you don't mess with certain family members. But the goal is to be headache-free and be healthy, man, and not have your life being at risk, not having your finances being at risk, and that's it, man. That's it. I ain't gonna go on for an hour. I ain't gonna be on here an hour. It's 24 minutes already. I ain't gonna be on here mad long. A lot of my YouTube lives, they ain't gonna be super long unless I got really something to talk about. But before I conclude my live, let me say this. The biggest narrative of this Eyes Wide Shut title is this. We living in a country that despise us. We living in a country that hate people of ethnicity. Latino, black, people of color, right? But we make this country look good musically, fashion-wise. We the flavor. We are the flavor. And this even go with Olympics, man. And when you always see Olympics, you always see the track stars be fast, strong black men and women. The gymnasts be strong black men and women. And when a black person in the Olympics win a medal, that's America winning a medal. And let me clarify what I mean by that is this. When Usain Bolt won the race, black people won the race because Jamaica's a black country. If Sha'Carri Richardson wins a race and she gets the gold medal or whatever, America wins that race. America wins that race, not Sha'Carri, right? So when the Tuskegee Airmen joined the Air Force and they won whatever war or battle that they won, that wasn't a win for black people. That was a win for America. So people gotta know the difference. People gotta know the difference. In the Olympics, when you see China, you see Chinese people racing for China. You see gymnasts flipping for China. You see swimmers swimming for China. You see Chinese swimmers, right? And you see Russia, all they swimmers, runners, gymnasts be Russian. So people like, ain't blacks American? Actually, we not American. We're natives, we indigenous. Certain blacks, right? And America's a melting pot. So when you think of America, it might be a black, or Asian, or Latino, or Russian. Is everybody from everywhere representing this country. But when other countries race, swim, or deal with gymnastics, it's usually their own kind. France is like America. So when you see France in soccer or gymnasts, you might see black people. When you see France. When you see Britain, United Kingdom, London or whatever, you will see the same thing. Only those three countries. Fam want to be a drag racer all day. But yeah, only those three European countries, basically the countries that was colonizers. America, France, and the UK mainly. Those three countries. When you see them in the Olympics, you're gonna see black people running for them, black people being gymnasts for them. So they utilize, people of ethnicity, blacks, Latinos, whoever. They use our we got better physical structure. We have better genetics. So they utilize our genetics to represent them, but then they get the credit. It's like, America wins all the Olympic medals and all that. No. The athletes of ethnicity wins all the medals. When China wins the medals, it's like, China wins this medal, that China wins that medal. Yeah, that's Chinese people winning that medal for China. Same thing with Russia, or same thing with certain other countries. But that's another story. So people gotta wake up, man. Sometimes, we can't keep serving people, helping people and assisting people and making people look good that don't make us look good, that don't like us, that don't fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? This dude moved over more. The same nigga, the same dude that kept yelling, you dig, you dig, you dig. He keep moving over more and more. Gotta move away from them niggas. But yeah, we gotta stop making people look good who don't like us. right? Because America, they passed a law giving Asians their rights, right? No problem. They passed a law, stop Asian hate. They gave Asians all type of rights. And black people still don't have rights. Ain't no stop black hate. Ain't no none of that for us. But we win all these Olympic medals for them. We play in all these basketball, NBA sports for them. We play it. We entertain them. We're their entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We play in the football and NFL and all these great black athletes in football, basketball, and the Olympics. We do all this for them, entertaining them, and all this fashion and rap music and all that, and we don't get nothing out of it at the end of the day. There's no laws that's in our favor, not no great grand laws. We ain't talking little laws here and there. You can sit in front of the bus, you can drink water at the sink. We ain't talking about that. But yeah, it's never really nothing in it for us. So we gotta come to some type of conclusion. I know people like, I'm doing this for me. I want to run. I like to run, or I play basketball. LeBron played basketball for him. He's a great athlete. It's to feed him and his family and stuff like that. Or certain dudes be like, I rap, and I rap for me for my craft. I rap for me too. But I know when my bag get to a certain level, I know what I'm gonna do with my finances to assist those who's like-minded like myself. You know what I'm saying? In thought and in theory, and things like that. So, that's basically it, man. But everybody gotta wake up, man, because people ain't paying attention. People's eyes is open, but people ain't paying attention to what's going on. And, a lot of things is changing, man, and it's going to get a lot worse before it get a lot better. And this ain't to scare y'all, or nothing. But just don't forget what happened last year. Because what happened last year is the beginning. That shit is just an introduction. That was the glossary of the book. Because we on to a new book. That was just the glossary. So it's going to get real dark, and proper preparation prevents poor performance. I always tell you, I train hard, fight easy. Ambition is the transition, movement is medicine. The gods don't mingle with the mortals. Kings don't eat with the peasants. The only time wise men hang around fools is when they educating them or enslaving them. Stay up like a cup, I holler back on my collar crack, we get up like sit-ups, iron them, oxygen.